welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm your host, Nina.
Hello, everybody. I am your host, Shane. And today we're looking at part 1 of King Lear.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is one of Shakespeare's main dramas, right? It's tragedy, one of his main tragedies. And I'm wondering, a lot of it has to do with filial piety. Now,
Filial piety?
Do you know what that is?
I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
Yeah, well, we don't ever really use it in English. It's just like, it's very uncommon. But in Chinese, you would say 孝顺.
Oh, 孝顺. Everyone knows 孝顺. It's kind of like respecting your elders, right?
Exactly. Now, that's like something that's very common in Chinese culture.
Indeed, yes.
But in Western culture, we don't really think about respecting your parents and respect. We don't really, we have like some word for it, but we would just say respect your elders.
Yeah.
But, you know,
it's not exactly the same.
It's not exactly the same. It's more about parents, you know, in Chinese. But in this time, in this play, we're actually talking about whether or not you're a good kid.
Okay.
So were you like a good kid growing up? Did you have filial piety?
I think I was a relatively good kid growing up. I feel like especially in Indian culture, it's very similar to Chinese culture where you have to respect your elders. Yeah, your parents, your elders, and a lot of it is quite similar. So we did grow up in that. Maybe I wasn't always the perfect child, but overall very 孝顺.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, I was the only child. And like, I didn't have to be, but my parents were pretty strict. So I had to show them respect or I would get a spanking. They would spank my bottom.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's normal.
That was back in the day. Yeah. So anyway, let's get into King Lear and find out what this tragedy is all about.
Okay.
King Lear, the ruler of Britain, was getting old. He decided to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters. First, he got them to show how much they loved him. Goneril and Regan gave long, beautiful speeches. They were full of love and praise for their father. They also promised to look after him forever.
Okay, so King Lear, part 1. So why don't we get right into it?
Sounds good.
So King Lear, the ruler of Britain, was getting old.
Okay.
So he is the ruler of Britain. So basically, the ruler of some place is the boss or leader of a country.
I see.
So for example, you could say the ruler of the country lives in a big palace, right?
Yes. So continuing, he decided to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters. Okay, so he's getting old. Maybe he's going to retire soon. So he needs his children, in this case, his 3 daughters, to take over.
He's going to divide the kingdom. That means to put it into different separate parts. Like, so maybe one of the daughters will get one part of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Another will get another part, and the other will get the other part. So he's going to divide it like that.
Okay.
So what is a kingdom?
So he's dividing his kingdom. A kingdom is a country ruled by a king or queen. All right, for example, the king ruled the kingdom wisely. Okay, let's see if maybe the daughters will know.
So you can't say a queendom if there's no king?
I guess not.
It's always a kingdom.
That's a shame, right?
Even if
it's just like it's mankind and not womankind.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It should be personkind, right?
Yeah.
Okay. First, he got them to show how much they loved him.
Okay, so before he gives them his kingdom, he wants them to show him, that they're worthy of it, maybe.
Just how much they love him. Like maybe the ones who love him the most will get the biggest part of the kingdom or get more of the kingdom. So, of course, if you don't love him and show your love, then maybe he will just be like, I'm not giving you anything.
Do you think that's fair?
Well, could be. It's not for me to say. I'm not a king. Okay, let's go to Tina.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tina. 接下来3天，我们要一起看一看《李尔王》这个故事哦。这是莎士比亚的名作，也是他的4大悲剧之一。故事中的 King Lear 是不列颠的统治者，随着年纪渐长，他决定把王国分给3个女儿。在此之前呢，他要求女儿们表现出自己有多么的爱他。我们先来看看单字 ruler 名词，统治者。The king is a kind ruler. 国王是一个善良的统治者。Kingdom 名词，王国。The kingdom has many people. 这个王国里有很多人民。文法的部分则是提到了 divide something among somebody. 将某物划分给某人。Divide 指的是均分 among 用于3人以上，2人则是用 between。这里造2个例句。第一个 Gina divided the apples among her 3 children. Gina 把苹果分给她的3个孩子。下一个例句 Lisa and Tom will divide the cake between them. Lisa 和 Tom 将平分蛋糕。接着我们回到课文当中。
Thank you, Tina. Now let's continue. Goneril and Regan gave long, beautiful speeches. Okay, so these 2 daughters gave speeches.
Those are pretty interesting names, too. They're not very common English names.
That's true.
They must be back in the day. You had these kind of names, but not really. I haven't heard either one of those names. Yeah, so, okay, let's move on. They were full of love and praise for their father. They also promised to look after him forever.
Ooh, way to try and get that kingdom, huh?
So they were full of love and praise when
Yes.
they talked about him, and they're telling their father basically just how great he is,
Yes.
how much that they love him, because of course they know that the kingdom is going to get divided, right?
Yeah.
So they want to basically, we would say, suck up to him.
Yes.
So to suck up to somebody basically means pai ma pi.
Yes.
Yes, like that. So, okay, we have another vocabulary word, forever. Now, forever just means all of the time, or something that never stops. It's just forever. It just goes on
Ever and ever.
and on and on. Okay, so for example, I want to live here forever.
In this room or in
this
Taiwan?
room. I never want to leave this room.
Okay.
Yes. All right, let's go to Tina.
其中2个女儿 Goneril 和 Regan 都发表了动人的长篇演說，其中满是对父亲的爱与赞扬，还承诺要永远照顾他。单字 forever 是副词，表示永远的。We will remember this day forever. 我们将永远记得这一天。接着我们回到课文，看看故事怎么发展吧。
Okay, so we know that the 2 older daughters, basically, they are really sucking up to their father.
Or they're just giving nice speeches.
They could be, but in my opinion, I think that they just want their father to give them more of the kingdom.
Maybe.
And to try to be better daughters than they really are.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll see.
That's just my opinion.
Okay.
But let's go to the second part of the story, and we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Then it was the youngest daughter's turn. Cordelia said she loved her father as a daughter should, no more, no less. That made Lear angry. So he kicked Cordelia out and gave everything to her sisters.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. Yeah. Okay.
Earlier, I think 2 daughters already gave speeches.
Right, yeah. King Lear, basically, he's starting to think about dividing his kingdom amongst his 3 daughters. Right? So the 2 daughters have already spoken. Now it's time for the youngest daughter. It's her turn.
Okay, so
Go
continuing. Then it was the youngest daughter's turn. So when it's someone's turn, it means a chance for someone to do something.
So in this case, what is she going to be doing? She's going
to
be talking to her dad and telling him basically what she thinks of him and being a daughter, right?
Or maybe she will do something else. I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll see, right?
Okay, so for example, it's your turn to speak.
My turn?
No, my turn. No, yes, your turn.
My turn, okay.
Yes.
All right, okay. Oh, it is my turn to speak, okay.
Yes.
All right, so Cordelia said she loved her father as a daughter should. No more, no less.
Interesting.
So just as a daughter should. So when we say no more or no less, so no more, no less, it means exactly that amount. Exactly some amount, right? So exactly in this case is exactly how much a daughter should respect or love or cherish her father.
Yeah, I think that's not the worst thing, but it doesn't sound as good as the other daughters, how they love him and want to take care of him, right?
Right. So we're using an example sentence for no more, no less. You can say, you must pay $10. No more, no less.
You sure you don't want 20?
Okay. $20 is fine too, actually.
So yes more, no less.
Yes more, no less. Right.
接着轮到最小的女儿 Cordelia， 她会以一个女儿应有的方式爱她的父亲，不多也不少。那课文里提到这个单字turn 名词，表示依次轮到的机会。It's my turn to read the story。现在轮到我念故事。文法的部分则是提到了 no more, no less， 刚刚好，不多也不少。Frank ate 2 cookies, no more, no less. Frank 吃了2个饼干，不多也不少。那接着我们回到课文当中。
That made Lear angry. Okay, so the fact that she said she loved him as much as a daughter should, no more, no less. Okay, doesn't sound as nice as the other speeches, right?
Yeah, see, because I told you the other daughters were just pie moppy.
All right. So he kicked Cordelia out and gave everything to her sisters.
So it worked.
Wow.
So the other sisters who said, Daddy, we love you so much. You're so great, Daddy. He gave everything to them and he kicked out Cordelia. Get out of my kingdom.
Wow, that's very extreme.
Yeah, that's not very nice to just kick out your daughter. She said that she loved him.
Yeah.
And as much as she should.
Exactly.
Just as much as a good daughter should. No more, no less.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, let's go to Tina and then come back with a short ending.
小女儿 Cordelia 所说的话让 King Lear 非常生气，因此呢，他把 Cordelia 赶出去，并把王国的一切给他的姐姐们。这里有一个文法 kick out， 赶出、驱逐，这是一个可以分的片语动词，可以用 A kicks B out of 加名词来说明从哪里赶出。比如说 Mom kicked the dog out of the kitchen。妈妈把狗赶出厨房。接着我们回到课文当中。
So it sounds like to me to King Lear to be 孝顺 means to really say a lot of nice things about your father. Tell him that you love him so much and that he's so great. And we will say in English, to sing his praises. To praise somebody means to say nice things about them. But Cordelia just said, I love you just as a daughter should. And
to be
him,
fair.
That's not enough for him. He says, that's not enough. I'm kicking you out of my kingdom.
Yeah, that is a little bit too much. But
it's a little bit over.
Yeah, but we will see what happens when we go to part 2 tomorrow, right?
That's right. Okay, so that's it for today. Make sure you come back tomorrow and join us.
Yes,
see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
King Lear, the ruler of Britain, was getting old. He decided to divide his kingdom among his 3 daughters. First, he got them to show how much they loved him. Goneril and Regan gave long, beautiful speeches. They were full of love and praise for their father. They also promised to look after him forever. Then it was the youngest daughter's turn. Cordelia said she loved her father as a daughter should, no more, no less. That made Lear angry. So he kicked Cordelia out and gave everything to her sisters.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ruler 名词统治者 kingdom 名词王国 forever 副词永远 turn 名词依次轮到的机会。我们来看看文法的部分 divide something among somebody 将某物划分给某人 among 用于3人以上2人则是用 between The farmer divided his land among his children. 那名农夫把土地分给他的孩子们。Tom and Jerry will divide the pizza between them. Tom 和 Jerry 将平分这片披萨。No more, no less. 刚刚好，不多也不少。I studied for 1 hour. No more, no less. 我念书念了刚好1小时。Kick out 赶出驱逐 If you cheat, the judge will kick you out of the game. 如果你作弊，裁判会把你从比赛中除名。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Oh, right. Did you end up getting the job that you were mentioning last time?
Not yet. I'm still on the fence about whether to accept the offer.
On the fence, but we're sitting on a bench.
No. It just means that I haven't made up my mind.
Oh, well, why not? It seemed like a pretty good job.
Well, everything about it is appealing. The only issue is that the commute is going to be a nightmare. So I'm still waiting to see if there are other opportunities.
Hello, everyone. Today we'll be talking about the phrase on the fence.
That's right. It means to be undecided or unsure about something.
Like when you're sitting on a fence and haven't decided which side to jump down on yet.
Exactly. The phrase is often used when someone can't choose between 2 options or doesn't want to take a side.
Here's an example sentence. I'm on the fence about whether to buy a house or keep renting for a few more years.
Or he tends to stay on the fence during office arguments so he doesn't upset anyone.
So basically, until you make a decision or commitment, you're still on the fence.
Right. And that's all for today.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.